Hey everybody, welcome to Pisces Horoscope. Today, we're going to go over the top 10 bad traits of Pisces. Make sure to watch until number 1 because it's one of the most amazing top 10 bad traits of Pisces I have ever seen. Number 10. Oversensitive. Among all the zodiacs, Pisces is the most sensitive. Some people are also sensitive, but the Pisces is at the highest level. On the slightest stuff, they can get upset and ask you to apologize for it. Their highly reactive nature is the reason why they are not able to cope successfully with the challenges of life. Sometimes it's hard to handle them as their overly sensitive attitude tends to make the situation more complex. Such characteristics are often misinterpreted as an overly reactive habit. Pisces like to separate themselves in order to avoid stressful or confrontational circumstances, but they can't stay away for long. Make sure to like and subscribe to this channel to get more Pisces videos. Number 9. Escapist. They are afraid of confrontation. They will do anything to avoid it. They will blame something else when something bad happens, and they will never overcome the issue. They feel it will be okay once they're out of it, and all they have to do is to hide from the situation. But eventually, that barely happens. Often, this can lead to unresolved issues in relationships. Running away from a problem doesn't solve it. Rather, it makes it worse. Hey Pisces, sometimes it's fine to face things head on. It might even be rewarding. Number 8. Indecisive. Another bad trait of the Pisces. Naturally, they are indecisive. They can't even take a silliest decision. When they have to make a decision, they get quite stressed. When the time comes to make a decision, they can't decide anything on their own. They depend on others' opinions. They spend a lot of time overanalyzing everything. Even after taking a decision, they are still not confident about it. They try their best to protect their conscience. They don't want to be at the end of the stick where the choices they made or the actions they had to take are to be blamed. Number 7. Lazy. Sometimes the Pisces are very lazy. Usually, they are incredibly generous and try their best to keep the people they care about healthy and safe, but the Pisces are selfish when it comes to things they don't care much about. They're not going to put in more energy than they ought to complete a task if they put in any work at all. Pisceans are rarely motivated to pursue something with aggression. They are lazy peeps who are fond of delaying things until the last minute. If they want to do it, however, they put their heart and soul in it, but most of the time they will do nothing. Number 6. Pessimistic. Pisces can get very cynical very quickly, much like their fellow water signs Cancer and Scorpio. When situations are not clearly mapped out for them, they cannot decide a certain course alone. They would immediately assume that the worst-case outcome is likely to happen. When Pisces feels good, Their cheerful optimism might seem like it isn't bound by reality's constraints. But when they are depressed, they are hit by the limitations of reality very hard. They may feel like their happiness is being limited, or they may not be able to continue swimming through the barriers that life throws in their path. When Pisces feels pessimistic, they're going to find a way to make their nightmares a reality, even if it needs to close off potential partnerships or new opportunities that come in. No matter how hard you try to show them the way out, they will choose to be stuck. Number 5. Moody. Pisces are very sweet and humble, but sometimes they also show attitude and mood. These characteristics are very rare to their character. It is best to just give them some space when they're moody. Most of the time, this watery symbol is moody and they do not know the reason themselves. Although being more in tune with their feelings can help Pisces respond to others, their feelings can also make them sad, sometimes anxious, and sometimes moody. It is not unusual for Pisces to start weeping during an argument or to completely shut down. Often, they're so moody that people can't believe that they are really them, as they are regarded as the most compassionate symbol. Number 4. Weak willpower. The Pisces is considered as the weakest among the 12 zodiacs. They can be shaken very easily. Because of their fear of confrontation, they will often sit on the fence, which makes them more vulnerable. They give up early and sometimes get demotivated and demoralized when they see any problem. It is considered as one of Pisces' negative qualities because it makes them very vulnerable and massively affects them in their daily lives. But yes, it is very possible for a Pisces to have willpower. Pisces people with Aries placements will have more willpower. Aries Mercury and or Venus might probably have them. Number 3. Gullible. They're easy to exploit. They easily trust people, and that is why they are sometimes led in the wrong direction. They follow people without ever considering the second path. Pisces promise themselves that they would never give anyone any opportunity to manipulate them, but somehow they never learn their lesson and often give people the opportunity to repeatedly manipulate them. They love to see the best in people, but most of the time they get manipulated. They try to bring out the best from people, but every often they get hurt because there are not many people who have an interest in heart. Number 2. Melancholy. Rather than words, they express themselves through their acts. They are naturally introverted. They cannot express affection verbally or emotionally. Instead, they express their love and gratitude by being honest and trustworthy and by doing nice things for the people they care about. Pisces have a tendency within themselves to have their emotions and desires whipped up, which may cause them to get very distressed. Pisces in depression will become a little slow. Sometimes they get so depressed that it becomes very difficult to pull them out. It is a really bad trait of Pisces. Number 1. Stubborn. Of all the 12 astrological signs, it has been said that Pisces are the ones that bear at least one characteristic in all the other 11 signs, along with their own unique traits and qualities. Usually, Pisces are strong, caring, and very stubborn. They show their stubbornness especially when they need to convince someone in their terms. They sometimes display that stubbornness even in a place that doesn't need it. Their stubbornness can be handled by talking to them, by making them understand. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss more videos of Pisces and much more. check out this playlist of my top 10 videos of Pisces. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care.